Morning guys, morning Rex, let me just turn that off. I hope you guys are well. I just wanted to touch on, we went to the baby show yesterday at the NEC on Sunday, and it was certainly a very interesting experience as a whole. Now, Claire and I, obviously this being our first child, we need to get loads of bits and pieces for nursery, out walking, just all the kind of basic staple things that you need to look after little Bubba. So we got there fairly early, and basically even just walking into the show, before even getting there, you see hundreds and thousands of people there, husbands and wives, partners, everything else, lots with little kids, lots with very pregnant ladies and less pregnant ladies. And it was all quite scary and a bit overwhelming, particularly when we just first walked into the show. There's literally stalls and stands everywhere, loads of people wandering around, lots of buggies, lots of beds, lots of cots, lots of bibs and muslins and everything like that, and it was all just very, very full on to start with. I'm not particularly great with crowds of people anyway. They just annoy me. People get in the way, can't just kind of get to where I want to be and do what I want to do. But after a little bit, what we did and what we normally do when we go to these kind of shows or expos or anything like that is normally just kind of do a lap or two and walk past everything that that's there, so that we've got an idea of what we want to be looking at, and had a bit of a chat about certain things. After that took us probably about an hour and a half or so. We then went and sat down and grabbed a quick drink to collect our thoughts, to think about what it is that we actually wanted to buy, anything that we particularly saw that we liked, didn't like. And we made a kind of hit list of things that we wanted to get, which were the big things really. So we wanted to get furniture for the nursery, to get a pram and baby car seat. Then we've got a little bedside portable cot, and a couple of other little bits and pieces. I think one of the things that with a lot of things when you're looking to buy something, there's so much choice out there. Sometimes I just think it would be so much easier if you had 3 things to pick from, and it would make life a lot easier. But particularly with the buggies and prams, there's just so much choice, and they all serve the same primary function of transporting your baby or infant or up to a certain age around the place. But there are so many different makes and models, and have different USPs, and it's an absolute kind of nightmare and really hard to get your head around. What we ended up doing is using the joys and world of social media to get some feedback from friends and family who have had youngsters of their own, to see what they recommend. And thank you very much to Ellie Kidd. She helped particularly quick in response, and a load of people on Facebook, on Claire's Facebook page as well. So we managed to end up getting a load of things, and it turned out to be a very successful trip. Expensive, very expensive, but we're hoping that it'll good sturdy things that'll have longevity with it, in the hope that we might have a second child as well, if the plan all goes as it should. So it's really good, really useful. Would definitely recommend heading along there. Have your wits about you and know what you want to buy. There's definitely opportunity to get some good deals there. There's definitely opportunity to haggle a little bit more with the people that are there. And if you're willing to take some of the display models that are actually there, you can definitely get a really, really good bargain. We were talking to one of the furniture suppliers, and it was over 50% off towards the end of the show on the Sunday. But obviously we can take the stuff away with us. It was kind of crib and chest of drawers, wardrobe, and you needed to take it away, and without a van that wasn't going to happen. So something else to bear in mind: if you have got a van and want to rent something, you can certainly get a really good deal on furniture. I've waffled on enough. I will speak to you guys soon enough. But baby show, give it a go. But just make sure you got your wits about you. Catch you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.